Got it? Okay. So that's the Jewish national name of God. Okay? Now they said that they needed to make the Tetragrammaton, and this name, they went into it so that they could just get the pronunciations right. But let's break down the name. The first part of the name, let me move this over a little bit, is Yah. The first part of the name is Yah. Right? That's 3050 for 3050 in your Strongs. Can you get Yah out of there? You have
Yah.
Read what that is. Read that.
Yah, the same. Jah, the sacred name. The Lord, most vehement.
So, it's just telling you that Yah or Jah in 3050 is a sacred name. But the question is, sacred to who? Yah. It's not denoting good or evil. It's just saying sacred. Now we're going to get the second part of the Jewish national name of God. It's Hawa or Hava. Okay? Because the B's and W's are interchangeable. Alright? As the Y's and the J's are interchangeable. Okay? Let's get Hawa or Hava, and that's 1942 in your Strong's Concordance. So, Yah or Jah is sacred or a God. But what is Hava or Hawa? So what is this sacred God the God of? Read.
Hava, in the sense of eagerly coveting.
It's eagerly what?
Coveting.
Eagerly coveting. Go ahead.
And rushing upon.
Rushing upon.
By implication of falling.
Fallen. Who's the fallen one? Read.
Desire.
I-N. Ruin. Read.
Calamity.
Calamity, which is mischief. Read.
Wickedness.
Wickedness. So this is the sacred God of wickedness. Read.
Perverse thing.
Perverse thing. Go ahead.
Mischief.
Mischief. Go ahead.
Noisome.
Noisome. Read.
Iniquity.
Iniquity, which is sin. Go ahead.
Substance.
Substance.
Naughtiness.
Naughtiness.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Mischievous.
Mischievous. Now I understand why it's the Jewish national name of God. Hold that up. Pass it to me, please. Hava or Hawa is right there before you. The God or sacred God of wickedness, which is the same as Jehovah in the English. You got that? Now, first off, we're going to come back into this in a second. First off, we should not take anything sacred from the Jewish establishments that are set up, or the Jewish powers that are established in the earth today. Okay? That's number one. When you have brothers out there that know that these people in Israel are not the Jews according to bloodline, and know that they're behind a lot of the mischief that's going on in the earth today, but yet they'll hold sacred the name the Jewish people gave to them. See, Yeshaya warned us of this. Go to Revelations 2 and 9 and Revelations 3 and 9. Revelations 2 and 9 and Revelations 3 and 9. Read that.
Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not.
The Lord says, Christ says, the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not. But are who?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan. So who name would they exalt? It's common sense. So Christ gave us clues on who not to listen to. The people that's claiming to be Jews and are not. But are the synagogue of Satan. Who worship in synagogues? So if the Most High's name is dreadful among the heathen, and his people have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and they have had hundreds of years with your records in your Hebrew, don't you think that they would have time with their military force and their monetary power to switch the names before you've awakened? And I'm putting this out there because brothers out there are holding on to those names that was given them. And you are attributing your spirituality to the name. When it's who you are, it's what's in you that make you Israel. Okay? And sometimes in respect for your teachers, you just repeat what your teachers say. But the Most High was with you the whole time, before you had the name. We're just letting you know that you have to research beyond what was given. There's more. Yahweh and Jehovah are interchangeable. Okay? So, what they did, in the early 1500s, William Tyndale, you may have heard of him, he's prominent in Christian theology. William Tyndale gave us the first Bible with the name Jehovah in it. Okay? His name is William Tyndale. Right? There's a few things I'm going to show you. Stick with me. Some pictures that I printed out of the name Jehovah. I have a lot of literature here, excuse me. I'm missing one thing. I got it right here. Okay, I have it. Here it is right here. Let me put this down this way. Put that there. Here is an excerpt of the original Bible. Okay? When they injected the name Jehovah. That means the Masoretes had so much power and might. They were able to influence the Catholic Church to do what they did in the Hebrew. Okay? And as you can see, the KJV had, the original one had Jehovah in red in the Old Testament. There's an excerpt from the original Bible where it shows Jehovah in red in different places. Okay? So there was an agreement in the church so that when our people start calling on the Most High, that we would call on Jehovah in the English. So the agreement is not only on the Judaism side, it's also on the Christianity side. You're going to find they're one and the same. They are one and the same. Okay? You got that? All right. Now, getting back to the Judaism part of things, it says this hand, this is something you would find in the Kabbalah under Judaism. Aleister Crowley, which was a known sorcerer, dealt with all this here, which was sorcery in Kabbalism, linked directly to the YHWH. Okay? And as you can see, this is an ancient Judaism.